This is part 2 of my date recap. So when the older guy was getting really aggressive about the pool game, I fully expected the guy that I was with to like maybe get hot-headed about it and like, you know, get competitive, but he didn't. He was so fun and friendly, and he like made it lighthearted. He's like, no man, we're having fun, like we're just playing for fun, it's no big deal, like we're hanging, we're vibing. And then they became friends, and they like made a bet and did push-ups together at the end, and I really appreciated that because I was like, I like that he's easygoing, he's friendly, mellow. But then they became like real good friends because they went outside to his truck and they smoked his homemade greens in his truck. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say the word on TikTok, that's why I say greens, but you guys know what I'm talking about. And then he came back in and he was like feeling himself, right? Because he was taking shots, he smoked his vape pen, he smoked that, and I literally only had 2 drinks, so I was like, this is weird. Like, this is a first date, you know? Like, why are you doing all that stuff? And it's a Tuesday. Like, I don't know. That was probably the biggest, like, weird thing for me. But then we were hanging out, and then a girl came up to him actually and was like, I'm taking you home with me tonight. And he was like, I'm on a date, like, sorry, no. And I was like, right there, this is better than the last date, because the last one, if you guys watched, he left me for the other girl. This guy left me for a minute for the old man with the greens, but he came back and he didn't leave me for another girl. So, you know, it's a win. It's a win in my book, okay? But then we just hung out the rest of the night. We went to his car and he showed me like all of his music, and like I learned a lot about him. I don't think that he learned a lot about me. And I also overheard him telling his friend, like, I really like this girl. Like, I really like her a lot. And I thought that was kind of weird because I was like, you literally know nothing about me. Like, we haven't talked about me, like, at all. So, I don't know. You just don't know much about me. But he was nice. He opened all the doors. He texted me right when I got home and said, like, did you make it home safe? And when we were at the bar, his friends set up, like, a double date for next week and, like, obviously invited me on the double date. And so I don't know if I should go because, like, there were a lot of things that I thought were cool about him and sweet, but then there were some things that I was like, that's like a little weird to me. And so I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I give it another shot? Should I go on the double date, or should I like just not even mess with it anymore, just be friends? Help a girl out. Let me know in the comments.